Hey, chat, what do you think of the word crab?
Crab is delicious.
We're not talking about crab, the crab. We're talking about the word crab.
It's a funny word. But you know what's
You're
also a funny
telling
word?
me a crab gooned in this rat?
Oh my god. You know what's a funny word?
Yep.
Ironically,
Goon?
it's also an Australia word. It's an Australia word. Yeah.
An Australia word? I gotta hear this.
Yeah.
Oh, yabbies.
Yabby.
Yeah.
It's a funny word.
Gotta go yabby hunting.
Okay, but how's it ironic?
Fix the yabby traps.
I watch a lot of Catch and Cook.
Alrighty, in that case, I see we are up. Let's just double check on sounds. Make sure we're good.
Yay.
Today on Crab, we crab until we cannot crab no more.
Today on Crit Crab.
Okay,
I love Crit Crab.
Alright, so yeah, it sounds like everything is good on my end.
Hello, beautiful people.
Yes, hello everybody. We be talking about crabs.
Crib.
Crib.
And at the moment, unfortunately, no, there isn't enough Pacifico speaking to crabs.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Soon.
Boone. Amy.
Yeah.
Amy be like, hey, Pacifico, you want us to cook up this crab? The crab. Help me, please.
No. He's
got a wife
he's
and
very
kids.
against the idea.
He's like, he's got a wife and kids. Eat them.
Bro! Oh, that would be cruel. I got a wife and kids. Eat them instead.
Oh, he says he's got a wife and kids to eat instead.
Well, that's just cruel. I'm gonna cook him instead.
I mean, that's one way to escape a tax write-off.
Alright, so hello everybody. Welcome to Strixhaven Curriculum of Chaos, the last Strixhaven session for 2025.
Hey.
Today.
So, yep. So a couple of announcements and things. So I know we are about 3 days away, but I will just take this time to wish you all a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah.
It's like, yeah, Hanukkah, I think today is the last day of Hanukkah. So to anybody that's celebrating Happy Hanukkah, and anybody who is not celebrating either of those holidays, I wish you a happy Festivus.
Yeah.
Happy Kwanzaa as well. Jesus,
Did you just say Kwanzaa?
Eat Christmas!
It sounded like you said Kwanzaa.
Why does no one here watch Senior Pello?
I do.
You should know. It is Moki's favorite holiday.
I love watching his stock footage, stock images of series. Those were funny.
Alrighty, so I just wanted to wish all the holidays and such that are coming up. So, what you call it? This coming Saturday, I'm trying to think. Boone, we agreed. Are we doing Ravnica Saturday?
We doing Ravnica.
Okay. Yeah, because I know last time we were saying we hadn't decided what we were going to do, but yeah, we are going to be doing Ravnica. Sadly, we're not going to be doing World Weaver's Web this year. Just a lot of shit's been going on, on everybody's ends, and unfortunately, we will not have the New Year's special like we've had the past couple of times, but that's okay. You can always come back to that next year.
Yeah. I'm also going to be in the constant comfort of a kitty who is afraid of strangers in the house.
No.
Yeah, she's a nervous wreck right now.
Okay.
So we have an extra party member for this session.
Yes.
Meow.
The cat is always providing comfort.
Well, it's me providing the cat comfort because there's strangers in the house. She don't recognize these people.
Imagine we give Gamataki a cat.
Alright. So I'm trying to think. Is there anything I'm missing, or does anybody have any announcements or anything that they'd like to say?
Nope.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Actually, I might know
Oh.
something, and I know TP will have the appropriate reaction to it.
Okay.
Them.
Them.
Play Sam and Max to find out.
Okay, yeah, because I'm not. I'm like, wait, are you talking about the giant ant movie?
No.
Because that's an awesome fucking bug movie.
No, it's a Sam and Max joke.
Okay.
I'll have to show
Hey.
you after. I'll have to show you after the stream because it's really funny.
Hey, Realm.
Yeah.
Super Ball. It's a good game.
Okay. All right. So I'm trying to think. So if everybody's ready, if everybody's dropped their tokens into Roll20, we're just picking back up from last session. You know, because we did kind of end the last session a little bit early, so we're just picking up where that left off. But just as a brief recap, so everybody goes to Thunder Junction to look for Canvas. They do find her. She had blown up a train, and by the time they get to her, one of the factions in Thunder Junction, the Hellspurs, pretty much came in. They're like, "Oh, hey, you know, we see a train that has been attacked. We're just gonna go in and cause more shit." So they had to fight them off. And now they are basically following the train tracks to try and find Brea. This is a scientist from Alara that Canvas has been looking for quite some time.
We also know that Dovin is on this plane also looking for Brea, and that's not good.
Yep.
We need to beat his butt.
Again.
Yep. And then and I believe MM has also adopted an Omen Path victim that I originally intended to be a joke, but now it looks like, okay, it's gonna be somebody else. It's the Derpy Paimon. The Derpy Paimon that became the Derpy Paimon that became a tumbleweed.
Hey, welcome to my world. I cannot create a funny gingerbread man outlaw without without it being adopted.
Listen, he's the best, okay? He is the best NPC we got.
Franhausen is right there.
Yes.
Ranhausen needs to make more appearances. Oh shit. There went my teeth. Thank God the lid was on.
Is that Franhausen cursing you because you didn't call Franhausen the best NPC?
Franhausen kept the lead on.
Beat Franhausen then.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, so is everybody ready?
Ready
Never.
as ever.
Yep.
As ready as I can be.
Okay. I'm trying to think is Letter ready? Like, because I saw he was on BRB but came back. I just didn't hear him. I just want to make sure.
I'm ready.
Oh, okay, my bad. Alrighty. So, picking back up from last time. So you guys have been following the train tracks, and honestly, and like a lot of time has been passing. So we'll say like the sun is starting to set, and that is when you come across a settlement, a walled-off settlement, and and that is where you approach it. It's the only settlement that you have seen while traversing these tracks.
Oh, my feet are killing me. Ugh.
You'll need to exercise more.
Amy gives Pacifico that look like, really?
Look, it's okay, it's okay. Her feet are killing me too.
I hate you.
Alright.
Savanto's walking out of his hands again. Wouldn't know anything about feet killing me.
I'm gonna hesitate a bit and say your hands are raw. Anyway. This is the best shot we've got, I guess. Just looking at it. What am I looking at? Like, what do I actually see?
So, as you approach this, what appears to be a settlement, you can just see it's this giant wooden wall.
Huh. Does it look like this is a gate, or is this? Just...
Yeah, that would be a gate. A gate,
Well,
a gate that is currently closed.
Should we knock, guys?
Probably.
Hold on. Do that.
Nobody actually casts knock. I know we have mages. Nobody actually casts knock on it.
Pacifico does not have the spell knock, but he does.
But he does have fists.
Yeah, he does have hands, and as a barbarian, he's good at using his hands to hit things. So he's going to cast knock, but not with a spell slot.
Okay.
Also, where's Luke?
Good question.
Yeah, because I see Merriman on the map. I don't see a loop.
Well, I dropped Merriman because I got control of the token.
He's a little bit further back. He'll appear soon.
Okay. Yeah, probably a little crowded. So anyway, so Pacifico, you go to knock on the door, and then you see something kind of like pop up above the wall, and just goes, hello? Who is it?
We're a group of travelers. We're actually looking for someone.
I was like, is that all the way out here?
Yes, that would be correct.
He's like, hold on, just hang on 1 minute. And then, you see, it duck back down. And that is when you hear, Bill! We got people at the gate!
It's him! It's the bristly one!
Alrighty. So then popping out at the edge of the gate, you see you see the guy pop up, and you see another one. He's like, yeah, you see, there's some people here. They said they're looking for somebody. And I'm trying to think, Boone, did you, I know you were looking forward to Bill here. Do you want to do Bill?
Yeah, sure, I'll do Bill.
Okay. Yeah, because this was your suggestion, bringing Bill.
Cactus Man.
It's a bit late in the sun for them to be out in the boonies like that.
Alright.
I say we let them in, figure out who they're looking for and and if we can or should help them.
Yeah. He's like, all right, Bill. He's like, okay, we're opening the gate. Gonna need you to stand back. And
okay,
then,
everybody step back.
all right, and then, yep, the doors open. The doors will open. And yeah, so when the doors open, that is where you are immediately greeted by what appears to be a walking cactus man.
Howdy.
That's new. Well, I mean, not entirely unexpected, I guess. I wonder if that's what people see Badsum as.
Thinking back to that first encounter and seeing something also plant-like, but not this.
So, introductions, I guess? Should we come inside first, or...?
Yeah, y'all should come inside. This place isn't really all too friendly at night towards people just out and about like that.
Alright. Guess we head in.
Alrighty. Right, so yeah, Bill will step back to allow people in. I will bring in
Merriment.
yeah, Merriment, John, and Tilana.
Actually, I feel like before it's like, wait, where's Luke? Luke.
Oh, don't tell me you got
Oh,
lost.
There you are.
Don't get your knickers in a twist. Look, I'm covered in fur. Being in the desert isn't exactly a good thing for me.
Yeah, that's part of why I was worried.
You. Hey, let's get in.
Also,
get in.
Points to the fact that he is a shark. Also not great for me either.
Motherfucker looks parched. This is probably the first time in a long time that we've seen Pacifico not slightly glistening.
MM just looks at the hat that she took from Savanto and is like, maybe I should have given this to them. I'm sorry. She tries to take it off, but then you hear hold on. Oh yeah, that's why.
That's why it's there. It's constraining the dangerous thing.
You brought that thing with you?
I mean, if she wasn't, I was going to.
Well, you know what they say about pets. It's okay if you have it if you look after it and feed it and train it. Okay? Remember, everyone, feed and train your Paimons.
I mean, if you ask me, the thing looks more like emergency food than anything. Had to make the joke at some point. It had to happen.
If it wasn't him, it would have been me.
I have many concerns.
That wasn't me.
Uh-huh.
Just muffled underneath the hat.
Yeah, we'll have her pop out just to say that.
She's just MM's gonna put her back in the hat. Yeah, we're not gonna say that. We're not gonna say that.
She's a little unruly, that one.
A lot of y'all do not look dressed for traveling through the desert like this.
No, we're not from here. Now that we've got your attention, we're looking for someone named Brea.
Alrighty, and so Bill, you
Yes.
do know where Brea. You do know Brea.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, Brea is in this settlement. Considering that it is dark outside, like, you know, now that it's getting light, it's very likely she might be at the local saloon having dinner.
Would Bill have any reason to hide this information from them?
point, it's probably just more like just wondering, like, why exactly, why are these like random strangers looking for somebody that has been staying in their settlement? Because the Outcasters are a fairly private group. Like, even though they are a band of outlaws, they do tend to stay more like outside of the cities and such. So, not a lot of reason for people to actively want to bother with them.
But do these seem like honest folk? For him to be.
Oh, yo, does Bill do an insight check?
It's like, I guess, like, if you want to do maybe like a flat insight check, or if everybody wants to do maybe like a persuasion or something.
Oh, can I do persuasion?
I think like some of us are. It's easier for stares at MM.
Well, I did a flat roll. I got a 7.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So I would say for that, Bill's gonna be like, what? Yeah, why? And if anybody wants to contest that with a persuasion check, you are more than welcome to.
I just did.
Okay.
I got a 24.
Oh, snaps. Okay.
How do you do your 24? Because right now, Canvas is kind of like her eyes are looking around the settlement, and there is that kind of quiet desperation, and also her hand is like bladed currently, like the different joints are bladed. So the nat 1 is her giving off rancid vibes. She looks like a problem.
So I'd imagine the conversation starts with Bill being like, I might have heard the name, yeah. Although now you got me curious about why you'd be looking for this lady.
And that's when Amy will go, it's a matter of life and death for our friend here, and she points to Canvas.
She's hiding. She is hiding.
Oh, is that helpful?
Brea,
Men are life and death fruit.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Don't take this the wrong way, young lady, but you seem like a little bit on edge.
Yeah. Yeah. She kind of just looks away and then notices her hand and is like trying to turn it back to a normal looking hand, and it's changing and it's slow, but she's like focused on it for a second. The conversation is still you guys.
Okay.
Canvas got a nat 1. There's no real way I can recover that easy. You guys need to cover for her.
If Luke or MM want to interject to try to help before giving or Merriment for that matter, before Pacifico, because I'm already voicing Bill,
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh right, I gotta pull Merriman's sheet up too.
Yeah. Well, I understand. She may not necessarily look the best right now, but that's a part of her condition. That's part of the life and death situation. That arm threatens her as much as it might look threatening to others. And
You don't say.
And what was the scientist's name again? Brea? And Brea!
Yes.
Okay. I was asking off character, not in character.
Yeah.
And Brea is perhaps the only perhaps the only person we know who could help.
Imagine that would trigger a persuasion check from MM as well, right?
I believe she rolled. MM rolled MM got a 21.
Okay.
So 17 plus 4.
I think I understand a little bit better what the scenario is. Ma'am, if you can do your best to calm down a little bit, I think we can arrange something. That being said, she's probably over at the saloon over there, having dinner.
Yeah. Yeah, I should be alright. And she finally gets it under control, and it turns into a fist, but at least it's not bladed.
Hey, Canvas.
Yeah.
Merriman's just gonna walk over to you
I will move the token.
and just carefully place a hand on your shoulder. Now, for as long as we're here, you might want to calm down and relax a little bit. Make a wisdom save.
Oh no! Oh no! What are you doing? What are you doing?
The power of suggestion, I imagine.
Yeah.
So that is not a good roll, but I believe I don't have a terrible wisdom save. Oh no, I have a pretty terrible wisdom save. That is a 7.
You are under the effects of suggestion for the next hour. For as long as he concentrates on this for up to 8 hours, you relax.
Or at least I do my very best.
You do your very best to relax as Merriment just actively walks over. All right, now this is going to be a problem. And just hits you with the silver tongue.
Yeah.
And just prompts like a release of all of the tension in your muscles to a relaxed state.
Because this is a suggestion to do this, it does prompt her to do something that she hasn't done for quite a while, which is she actually reaches into like her shirt and pulls out the pocket watch she's had this entire time, and just kind of focuses on it and holds it next to her head. The ticking is louder and is in rhythm with her heart ticking for Luke to be able to hear. And she just kind of listens to that and kind of nods with the ticking and goes, all right, this is fine.
I got some stuff that could potentially help calm your nerves if you need it.
No, I think this will do fine. A lot's weighing on this.
This is. Oh, I'll be. That's.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a Tilana like send a message cantrip to Merriment just to thank him because she totally picked up what he did.
He just tips his hat to her.
Can I just say though,
3 for 3, 3 for 3.
Can I just say though, out of context, it's just really funny. I'm gonna need you to relax. Make a wisdom save.
Now you just need to calm down and relax. Make a wisdom save.
I probably would have caught a slap if I succeeded on the save.
Oh, probably, but it's obvious he's doing this to stop people from thinking you're a threat.
Yeah, probably still would have slapped him, but like it's the thought's nice.
Alrighty.
Also, is that guy a fish?
Suggestion
God.
is a hell of a spell.
The party turns to.
Oh, buddy, you gotta be miserable out here.
Oh my gosh.
Alrighty, and so that was what. So Tilana will chime up and she'll just say, it's like, would you be so kind as to direct us, like, where is this saloon?
And which building is the saloon?
I'd say it's probably like far up north. Like I got a map for where we're going.
Oh yeah, sure. Just a ways up north. You should probably get your shark friend some water first.
Well, good news. Look, there's a pond in the middle. Would someone like to take Pacifico over to the pond of water? Flash some on him?
I think Pacifico doesn't need our directions.
Pacifico goes over and just flops into the water. And he comes out. It's like... I'm fine. Clothes are still wet, doesn't care.
Alrighty. Alright, so with that said, so you make your way north to the saloon, or as you see as a sign, it is called the Climbing Tree.
But I don't see a tree anywhere.
Okay, Steel Ball Run characters, really?
We have to! Come on!
Considering
have
it's
Steel
it's
Ball
coming
Run,
up,
we
I
have-
also see Vash the Stampede.
Yeah, I also
or-
see...
Wait.
Monster Hunter Cat, there's a Palico there, there's an Avocot up there,
Oh, darn it! There's no Ringo.
and there's the
I
person
see.
we're looking for.
There's
I see
fucking
people.
Tiny Bones.
There's,
Oh,
This stupid fucking skeleton.
Is that fucking who the fuck?
Rakdos.
I also see Aoife.
Nice. Hi, Aoife.
I also
It
see
is a-
another familiar face.
That's
I love the who's that happen every time we load into a map.
Oh, I also see... Oh, I see another familiar face.
Alright.
Which one's the
Right.
entrance that we appear at? Down the bottom?
Yeah, it could be down at the bottom. I think that was where I put the NPCs,
Yeah.
like John, Tilana, and Merriman.
Okay, so I had it right the first time.
me too.
Alrighty. Alright, so you walk into the saloon, and there is no tree. However, you can see it's quite busy. There's a fair amount of people here, outcasters and travelers alike. And that is
those.
and you happen to notice a small cat and dog-like creature, just kind of like going from table to table. Bork. Yeah, the
I'm
dog-
surprised
yeah.
my Canvas kind of takes the lead and kind of walks over to them. Hey, looking for Braille. About yay tall, at least a little bit metal.
All right, Jen, this is technically your character, so I give you free reign here.
hi. Well, firstly, welcome to the climbing tree.
Meowie.
May I ask why you're looking for Miss Brea?
She's probably the only one that can cure this, and she holds up her hand, which looks a bit like Brea's own arm, or at least control it.
Alright. Shiro, would you take them and lead them to Miss Freya?
Bork. I just like how now we're just giving him Bork.
I will say in this timeline, Shiro can speak.
Yeah, Bork.
Yeah.
Of course.
Shiro, yeah.
All right.
God. He's
Alright.
just James. Just
Who is James?
fucking
I am
James.
Who is James? I am Shiro.
This fucker's turned into a dog.
It was a polymorph spell that gone wrong.
No, it's a true polymorph. He can't change back.
Anywho, so Shiro will lead you all up the stairs here. You'll go to the top floor and just kind of like walk around. So up like on this like upper balcony area, and it's like Pacifico. As you're turning the corner here, you see a face you never thought you would see here at all. A familiar giant demon-like creature, hunched over a table playing cards with what appears to be a small skeleton.
Pacifico just stops in his track and is like, what the? Is that Rakdos?
And that's...
What is he doing here?
Is he playing
Is
with a
that-
tiny skeleton?
Is that Hudos?
Haha, beat you again, bitch. Can't cheat me.
I just want to
Playing
make him
tiny
sell.
ones.
I just want to make him sell. I want to make Rakdos sell.
Go for
Do
it!
it.
Go for it! Do it, man, do it!
Read him and weep.
No. Just lays down a royal flush.
Bitch. Hold on, wait a minute. Goes through. Huh, you didn't cheat.
You're either
Fine.
perfect or you're not me. He takes the chips.
Asshole.
Cretin.
Hey, look, there's an entourage walking through. Look at him.
That is the leader of one of the guilds of Ravnica. The guild named after him.
Oh, okay. No.
Oh.
I can smell a cop.
Okay, so Pacifico?
As that said, Tiny Bones goes, "Where?" and then drops from the seat. The hat hovers in the air for a second and then drops down Tiny Bones, who has ducked under the table.
I like to think that, like, after a second, he just grabs it like a cartoon character.
Yeah, Wile E. Coyote
Oh,
style.
yeah. Like,
I mean, Tiny Bones is a cartoon character.
Yes.
aw, he's so cute. He's adorable.
All right, I'm stealing from that one first.
Don't mind me, Mr. Rakdos. Just passing through.
You smell of bureaucracy. I can smell the paperwork on your breath.
It must be a
He does
very
the-
rich scent.
Pacifico does the thing where he breathes in his hand to like smell his own breath.
It must be a very rich scent.
Canvas is just going to quickly try and walk with them. They don't want a part of this. Meanwhile, Tiny Bones is like,
Look.
"No."
And you! Rakdos points at Canvas. You should join Rakdos. You'd fit in well.
just kind of looks at them like, huh?
I can smell the crime.
Like, Canvas then just immediately looks down. Her eyes kind of go a little bit, like, distant, and she just keeps walking. Like,
Motherfucker can smell crime on me? What the hell is this?
MM is now sliding by.
Don't think you're getting away from this.
hey, look.
Actually, I don't know what I can smell on you.
Matching horns. You reckon you're compatible, Racky?
Another word from you and I'll vaporize you again.
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah, no thanks. She's actually gonna no, I'm gonna make this funnier. She's gonna face step away.
Oh god, make a wisdom save!
Oh god, not again!
You're in range too, Fishman!
Oh no.
Why does that one smell like mathematical equations?
Pacifico unfortunately got an 11 on that wisdom save.
You were both charmed.
But you because Pacifico doesn't quite swing like that. They just notice how well put together MM's outfit is.
Okay, we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go.
Wait, but I don't even know.
Rakdos is going to comment on every single person who passes him.
And it's like, yeah, like I imagine like Canvas has grabbed like Tilana's hand and is just, come with me, come with me.
Yeah.
Why can I smell math on you?
Yeah, so this is why I just wanted to move by quickly.
What do I smell like?
Oh no.
Of everything.
Rakdos leans in. This hulking frame leaning over you. He takes a deep breath. Cocaine. Why do you smell like cocaine?
I am going to take this as an opportunity as he's distracted with Savanto to get fast.
Yeah, John.
You were pointed at as you try to walk past pixie dust.
It's like, yeah, John. Yeah, John's probably pushing her too.
You say pixie dust and Savanto's like, oh, we smell the same.
Man, I thought I smelled sulfur when I came in here. Now I know why.
Merriment.
Tiny Bones is watching everyone pass and is going to completely switch up personalities. This is a clear ploy to probably pretty much everyone, as they grab their hat, place it on their chest, and bow their head as Amy passes.
Aww.
If she stops for even a millisecond, he's gonna try and steal something.
Unfortunately, I don't think she's. Unfortunately, I don't think she can't stop because John is pushing her.
Okay.
Yeah.
John sees them do this and just goes, no.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, John is like, nope.
Nope, I do not trust the tiny skeleton. Fuck this.
Okay.
Rakdos addresses Merriment by name. Merriment fucking tips his hat. Big man. I told you not to call me that again. You didn't stop me last time, so why would you stop me now, sir?
What kind of men does he
Fair
know?
enough. And he just goes back to his cards.
Yeah, like Tilana, like hearing what MM saying, she's like, remember, this is his home. He knows a lot of people.
Right.
So Rakdos just hangs out here. I thought he was asleep the whole time.
Notably, Luke doesn't pass him. Luke just climbs up.
Bypasses everything.
Bypasses everything. He can hear metal in the corner.
Yup.
Etherium makes a very distinct noise.
How did you?
I can climb. This place is called the Climbing Tree. I assumed climbing isn't illegal.
No, it's only reserved for tiny folk.
And then
Canvas is going to squeeze Tilana and MM's hand and just go, all right, wish me luck.
Well, that is where. So yeah, like as you do this, and Luke, even though you've climbed up and such, yeah, that is when you hear. She's like, you hear, stop right there. And Luke, that voice was directed to you.
Hey. Hello.
So yeah, so Luke, you turn to where you hear the voice. Let me change the music. But you see in the corner of this saloon, you see a woman, or what appears to be a woman, sitting at a table. So you can see she's got, human features, human face, long blonde hair. However, you notice most of her body is made of like this like living metal, like, constantly, twisting and shifting. It's reminiscent to what you guys were seeing when you went to Alara, but this is on a far more sophisticated scale.
Pacifico will cast message to Luke. It's like, remember the audio logs? Only interaction with your kind was your dad.
Yeah, I understand. Hello.
Okay. Yeah. You see her like kind of like reaching out a hand and just gestures you over.
I understand. However, before we do this, I need you to help my friend.
Is that so?
Yes. I understand the last time you saw one of my kind was not exactly a positive experience. I apologize for my dad trying to shoot you. However, my friend is in danger and desperately needs your help.
Alrighty, so then Canvas.
Yeah, Canvas does kind of step forward and just kind of raises the Etherium arm to wave, and it kind of ripples.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That looks serious. It's like, okay, okay, both of you, come here. All right, so then, so you will see Canvas. You will sit down, and so she'll come and she'll just kind of like take your arm, and she'll just kind of like inspect it, look at like twist it around, kind of take a look at it and such. She's like, okay, this is a severe state. How long have you been having these symptoms?
How much of them? This has been a ongoing development.
And when did this start?
When I started sculpting. When I first used my arm to control and make Etherium, to make it more than just the metal from Kaladesh.
I see. Well, I've heard
Soon
about
after I planeswalked.
Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's like I've heard stories of Kaladesh. All your aether experiments. Kind of similar to what I go through, just in a different variation.
Yeah. If you need to see a little bit better, because I know you probably feel it the same way that I do, the way that you can kind of sense how far along it is, and she is going to cast Silent Image, and the mist kind of vents out of the arm and then creates the holographic representation of that clawed silvery metal, and it seems to be entirely around her heart now, like it's kind of built a little home there. Goes all the way up to the arm, and also there is a curl of it that goes all the way up along her neck and around the back of her skull.
Oh yes. Oh yeah, no, yep. This is an advanced state.
Yeah. I've been getting sick, passing out, coughing. This has been changing on its own, which isn't the most fun.
All right then. Okay. Okay. Normally I don't take patients. Given my work here, but but I'm familiar with this and I understand. So, you know what? I'm willing to make an exception. If you could just answer me one little question. How's my little Armix doing?
Well, he nearly killed us. If you want the honest truth, I went looking for you and he nearly killed us.
He's like, well, your little friend here, it's pretty much confirmed that. I've never told anybody about that strange, curious little creature, and since he's very familiar with it, and he mentioned the audio logs, so yeah, no doubt you went into my lab.
I mean, I had to
Wait,
find
so
you.
did she hear me mention the audio logs?
No,
Luke said, "Look, I know you had a bad experience with my dad. Sorry he tried to shoot you, but my friend needs help."
Yeah, he kind of
Yeah.
spilled
Okay.
the beans.
Yeah, that was more on Luke.
It's on Luke, but it's pertinent information. We went looking for you. You weren't there.
Yeah.
Now we found you.
It's like, well, I did give him orders. I told him to watch the lab and leave it exactly as I left it.
Yeah, about that. We're fairly sure there's someone who's either contacted you or will contact you, named Dovan.
Does not sound familiar. Honestly, you're the first people who've even come looking for me.
To be clear, if he offers you something, he plans to use you. He does not work with people. He uses them. So either you need to use him back, or just don't trust him at all.
It's like, well, you know what? I'll worry. One thing at a time. I've got work to do. So it's like, come and follow me. We'll go into my lab. It's like I have one set up
here.
I've fashioned one. It's nowhere near as sophisticated, but it gets the job done, at least with the work that I'm doing here.
Alright. Canvas kind of like looks over to the rest of the group, looks over at Luke, and just kind of tries to give a smile, but it's still a little bit broken because she's still a little bit freaking out. But she you can see her kind of like twist the pocket watch in her hand and kind of just thumb it for a second as it ticks, and she's a little bit calmer again, still under the effects of suggestion.
All right, so then we'll have it so, as you all are kind of going downstairs, Brea will be following, she'll go to Shiro and she'll just say, thank you once again. It was a very lovely meal. Gold is on the counter. And then so I will bring up the map for the lab. But as you're kind of walking, she will turn her attention to you, Luke, and she's like, don't worry. It's like, I'll take a look at your friend, but I have loads of questions for you.
It's mildly concerning. However, after you've helped her, please.
By the way, Ajani says hi.
just like peeking in the middle of it. Johnny says hi.
He's like, yeah, she just kind of smiles. With that, it's like, right. So you come in and you just see like this, makeshift makeshift workstation areas. And she's like, it's like, okay, now I would like you to sit here. First of all, could you tell me your name?
Canvas Zevenwatt.
All right. Okay, so Canvas, let's just start from the beginning. Just explain to me how you came in contact with this.
With Etherium?
Yes.
So when I first, originally, like a very long time ago, I got into an altercation with the aforementioned dangerous actor, Dovin. And I'm not entirely sure it was actually his command at the time, but my arm was severed. About here, and she gestures partway down the metal arm. And I passed out. I woke up with a somewhat well-functioning metal prosthetic. Sometime after that, there was an altercation where I kind of messed something up. I did something that could have gotten a lot of people killed, and I thought I did. So, enough stress happened. I kind of looks at the group, at the different people that are planeswalkers, and I sparked. Something during that, I think, changed things. I gained some level of understanding during that panic and fear, and when I went exploring the plains on my own in the following years, I ventured to Alara. And you can guess what happened from there. I ventured to Esper, and then to Jund, and found materials and started trying to make something more, something better. And while it did definitely improve the arm, in fact, for the longest time, it just functioned far more accurately, and there was no hint of the danger. But the more I used the arm, the more I kept casting spells that relied on Etherium, the more this took hold. And the more I would cough, pass out, worry my friends non-stop, act rashly because I would think it's just a calculated move. Things have changed.
It's like, yes, well, that's the price we pay for dealing with Etherium. It's like, as though, yeah, all those that come in contact with it, yes, they are doomed to change. That being said, though, if we play our cards right, there's a way to conquer it. It does require several steps. Probably one of the most important ones. You have to create an anchor of sorts. Think of it as something that will allow for your body and soul to properly stabilize. The Etherium is slowly eating away at you. So if we can create an anchor, it will provide a means for you to stabilize and for you to be able to retain your focus.
Right.
I'd like to use this opportunity to push to kind of nudge Tilana towards.
Okay.
Just try to get them to just, assist Canvas in her stress.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So with that, Tilana, she goes and she says, it's like, well, as far as creating the anchor, is there maybe like a blueprint or step-by-step instructions on how this needs to be done? And that is where Brea will say, it's like, as for what the anchor is, that can vary from person to person. So that could entirely be by your own design. As far as as far as for what is needed in it, you will need basically a series of augmentations, specifically that can harness different kinds of arcane magic.
Right. Okay, that's something to work towards. So, harnessing things.
Mhm.
So, conduits, charging rings, things like that.
Yep, it can be however you see fit. Now once you have created your anchor, the next thing you're going to want to do, you're going to need to train your mind. You know, the body may deteriorate and even change, but it is vital that your mind remains intact. You lose that, you will lose yourself. I've seen it happen far too often in Alara.
Canvas just nods. Alright. So how does someone train their mind? Do you focus on a thing? Do you need help with it? Is that
Think of it as a form of arcano-asceticism. You know, I'm sure you've probably heard something along the lines like people where, in order to train themselves, train their focus, they deprive themselves. They deprive themselves of sleep, of water, of food. You know, that would be a good way to at least train for that.
okay? Once I've got the anchor, well, I can train that in general while I'm making the anchor, I guess.
Yes, that would be ideal. Now, I will have to warn you, though, as I'm sure you can see, you're already in an advanced state. Judging by looks, I say you probably have a year. Maybe 2 if you're lucky.
All right. Yeah, I need to not use those spells so much. If you're interested, I did design spells that I could use to create Etherium into weapons on the fly.
Again, he's like, yes, I would like to take a look at that.
Though the creation of those spells and the understanding of it is what kind of put me over the line to this state, and they kind of like hold up their hand and drop like a little bit of the control, and the hand very quickly kind of shifts a little bit and turns, rather than into blades, it turns like weirdly knobbly.
Okay.
Yeah. It just moved me along a little bit too far. So I need to stop.
Yes, I would advise only when it's absolute necessary. Sooner or later, you will reach that point where, it will not matter. You will go over that edge, and you lose yourself completely. When that happens, we have creatures in Alara. We call them Aether Liches. All they desire at that point is they just crave Etherium. So they will go after anyone and anything that has Etherium. It's how they survive at that point.
All right, we'll avoid that. All right. That's groundwork. So the arcano-asceticism, the anchor. What else is there?
Once we've got the anchor, once you have the anchor set and you feel confident in the arcano-asceticism, yes, that is where you can formally try to connect with the anchor. And when that happens, that is where the Etherium will begin to try to swallow your body completely. So once you start making that connection, you're committed. You have to complete that connection. Otherwise, it's game over.
Her eyes kind of bulge for a second, and she looks between Talana and the group, just like, all right. Whew. All right.
Tilana will place her hands on your shoulders, Canvas, and she'll just say, it's okay. You know, I know a year isn't a long time, but we still have time.
Yeah.
And I'm sure, and
It's doable at least.
Mhm.
I was worried that it might be sooner than that.
Yeah, and then as far as that arcano asceticism, you know, I can at least help you out with that. You know, if you'd like to meditate with me.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be a good first step.
All right. Does anybody else have anything they'd like to add, or anything they'd like to say?
I had to take a call, so I pretty much missed all of that.
Oh, no problem.
Amy's taking mental notes because this is what, twice now she's heard of meditation.
So, MM's gonna step. So, assuming the worst happens, only a year?
Like that. It's like that. That would be. That's my rough estimate. Yes. It's like if she can keep from relying too much on the Etherium that's in her already, it could be prolonged. You know, like I said, 2 years if she's lucky.
I see.
And then we just need to make sure that she has as long as possible.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna look down, like use the hat to kind of cover her eyes and kind of be on the side.
Okay. Is Tumbleweed still in the hat?
Yes.
Okay.
Please keep it quiet right now.
All right.
Yeah. It's good to know these things, though. Things will be all right. We'll fix this.
Right. And that's where, so Brea, she'll grab some paper and she's like, here, feel free, copy down your notes for some of these tests and spells that you've conducted. I'm curious to see what you've done.
Yeah. Canvas kind of pulls out a notepad and busies herself with distracting herself with writing.
All right. And then that's when Brea turns to Luke. He's like, all right, your turn. And that's where she'll say, so, first things first, what are you exactly?
You there, Lotta?
Sorry, what? Zoned out.
Oh.
Zone back in. They're talking to you.
Okay. Brea was
fuck.
just Brea's just asking Luke, what is he?
I'm a Marpak.
Marpak. And where did you come from?
He just sort of looks to the others like, real answer or Luke answer?
Luke answer.
You
Canvas kind of just shrugged and looked a little bit just worried in general.
You can see MM is sitting down, but is in this random chair, but is not. But her eyes are still kind of to the ground, so you can't see.
Pacifico is actually inclined to say real answer given the entirety of the circumstance.
That's fair. Well, I've got two answers. One is the actual plane I'm from, and the other one is the plane that I live in. Do you want the one where Marpark in general come from, or where I'm from?
How about both?
Well, the Humblewood is where Marpark and most humble folk, that's creatures like myself, typically find a lot of bird folk there. That's where they're from. I live in a demi-plane I call the Great Forest.
Yeah, and you can just see, like, Brea is taking her own notes now. And it's like, now you mentioned that the one that I ran into before was your father.
Yep, that was my dad.
Okay. So I trust there's all kinds of variations amongst the Marpak, especially.
I'm actually kind of an outlier.
Really?
Most Marpak tend to look a lot more like my dad. I'm albino. I was born under a fallen star. The star mark on my eye is a natural formation. The ones on my arm is a intentional coloration of me fur.
Ah, an interesting variable.
Being born under a shooting star tends to change you. I was born normal, and then I went albino.
Oh, now that's interesting. And when did this change occur?
I was like 4 months old.
And how long do Marpaks technically live?
Around 60 years.
Okay. Okay. Now, have all of your kind been adept with weaponry?
Well, more often than not, we don't exactly leave the Humblewood. We don't have a reason to. The Humblewood is an entire plane. Most people don't even have the ability to leave, and more still have no desire to. The reason you've seen my father and now myself is because both of us are planeswalkers, and he runs an interplanar weapons development and manufacturing company.
Oh, that's
To answer that question about weaponry, we're all pretty good with our hands, Marpark. We practice a cultural tradition known as scroungecraft. We sort of just make things.
Yeah, you just see she's just kind of like mumbling, like repeating as she's writing down. No, it's like scroungecraft, innate ability to build. All right, and then she's like, yeah, and then she goes, it's like, so would it be safe to assume that those behind you, are those your creations?
That's flits, that's jumps, and that's Badsim.
All right.
I built these two and coded this one with math. So she's a scientist, right?
Yes.
I would say she can take probably like a perception roll to notice the hair tie isn't just a hair tie.
Yeah, let me do that real quick. Alrighty. And oh yeah, that is a 19.
Yeah, no, the hair tie is definitely not a hair tie. Well, it is a hair tie, but it's not only a hair tie.
All right. So then, like, yeah, she'll point. Yeah, she'll just point, like, and that on your head?
That's my hair tie. Nothing really special about it.
Bullshit.
Yeah, that's what she's like.
Slightly.
Bullshit. Yeah, that's what she's like. Okay, it's like, okay, come now. I want accurate information. That is
It's
not.
a gun.
Really?
Well, it's either a gun, a flamethrower, or a protective force field, depending on how I feel that day. It sounds like a joke, but this is entirely true.
All right. Okay, and then that's where like we'll just say like she'll just keep asking questions, but like be it like, you know, like some of those kinds of questions, but even probably down to things like what do Mopok like to eat? What do Mopok like to do? Like, you know, like just asking the most random fucking questions. She wants as much information on Mopox as possible.
Well, we have a variety of diets. Some of us eat mostly insects. Some of us eat mostly seeds. A lot of us, however, are omnivores. We'll eat pretty much anything you put in front of us. As for what we like to do, that's really dependent on the person. I myself tinker and build things. So does my dad. When I was younger, I knew a Malpark whose entire personality was collecting bugs. Like, that's the only thing she cared about. If it didn't have anything to do with insects, she didn't want anything to do with it.
Yeah, and she's like, Luke, I would like for you to make a perception check.
That is a 19.
All right, so yeah, as you're telling Brea this information, yeah, you can just notice that, like, you know, the smile on her face is just growing bigger and bigger as you're just feeding her more information.
Did meeting my dad really have that much of an impression on you?
Well, I've just never seen a creature like this before.
Surely I'm not the first well, I'm definitely not the first one you saw my dad. Surely we're not the first anthropomorphic animal creatures you've met.
Well,
you know a Johnny.
It's like, well, yes, Alara has their fair share, but just not like you. It's like, actually, so seeing as how you went into my lab and you heard the audio log about my encounter, so I'm honestly surprised. So yeah, you can talk, but
we can all talk.
But it's like, yes, but he couldn't. Like,
no, there's a difference. I'd like to point out he was speaking to you. You just couldn't understand him.
So if I may ask, so what was he saying to me when I...
He was telling you to fuck off. Genuinely, he just wanted you to leave him alone. He was telling you to back up. My dad's kind of territorial. What you heard as just chittering was a language spoken all across the Humblewood. It's called Humblefolk, or Birdfolk. Well, actually, he doesn't speak He does speak perfect. What you heard was our language, Marpak. He never learned Common when he was young, so he can't speak it. He understood you because he can understand it. He understands what people are saying, but he can't speak it. And sometimes he forgets that people can't understand Marpak.
Yes, it's like it is a shame that we got off on the wrong foot. I truly meant no harm. I will say though, he is a very good shot.
Yeah, he is. He's a very good shot. Now, I want you to take a second and think of it from his perspective. You are significantly taller than us. And you look nothing like something look like nothing he's ever seen before. Honestly, it's kind of reasonable he'd be telling you to back up instead of, letting you walk closer to him. Etherium isn't exactly common in Humblewood.
It's like yes, I suppose, other people would find that rather disturbing. I personally don't see the harm. I mean, after all, I created Armix. Why would I be afraid of him? He's a sweetheart.
Considering what he did to the Thopter that broke in after us. Oh yeah, that guy who was looking for you also went into your lab and tried to access your systems.
But yes, and you said Armix had intervened?
Yeah, technically I intervened using Armix. I sort of put Armix on top of the Thopter and then left while Armix crushed the thing.
Somebody's earned themselves a treat when I get home.
Honestly, I had to convince this one, and he just gestures at Pacifico to let me stay there a little bit longer so I could try and look at one of your machines. If I hadn't, the Thopter might have actually gotten into your systems.
And that's where she's just like, and what exactly were you looking for with my machines?
They were machines I had no idea about, so I wanted to see how they worked. Didn't have much time to do so.
He's a very curious guy when it comes to machines.
I'm sorry, was that Savanto?
Yeah, he's a very curious guy when it comes to machines.
Yeah. She's like, scientists, engineers. Yep. We're all blessed or cursed with curiosity.
It's a good thing neither of us are cats.
I was about to say I'd heard something about curiosity and a cat before.
It's a good thing I'm not a cat, eh?
I don't think you understood the meaning of that saying.
Well, yeah, curiosity killed the cat. That's unfortunate for the cat, but I'm not one of those.
Wasn't also part of the saying goes, but satisfaction brought it back?
There's a second half to it?
Yeah. Mom always said curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back.
Pacifico, by this point, you just know Luke is fucking with you with this.
I wish you would stop. I know what good that does me to even think about you stopping, so fuck it. Whatever. By the way.
Have you got any other questions?
It's like, for now, I think this will suffice. All right, let's see. Alrighty, and then okay, so yeah, Canvas. So I see she wrote down. So Brea, she'll take a look at what Canvas wrote. So she say, okay, life crafting, creating minor Etherium plant life simulacra, alter self, Etherium alterations. The Etherium lance makes Etherium out of stored ether and bodily essence instead of karmot. And spell prototype, summon Artificer's minions, summons a temporary Etherium minion using materials. Say, So very, very curious.
Yeah, and here my experiment. Is it similar to how my experimentation with some of my spellcasting involves using my blood?
It's like, have you? It's like work with blood. It's like you by chance haven't come in contact with Etherium as well, have you?
No.
It's like, so this is something similar, something specific to your kind. And where are you from?
I am from the nation of East River in the plain of Tavastian.
Let's see.
I suppose you'd probably call me a merfolk, but technically I'm known as a triton. I think the ones on Theros are a bit more similar to me than most other merfolk.
All right, and that's what she's like. It's like this. Also curious. My work is primarily with Etherium, so yeah, blood work without Aether or Etherium of any kind. That I'd say that is a little bit out of my wheelhouse.
Right.
Canvas finishes her notes, by the way. She just kind of double checking them at this point, but kind of slides them across.
Yeah.
You guys can continue the conversation, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still learning how a lot of that works myself. So I'm afraid my notes are a little bit limited.
All right.
Notably, although there's really only one spell that you guys have actually seen Pacifico cast that uses his blood, there is technically a second one on his list that he casts with his blood. And that would be if he were to cast False Life.
Alrighty, so in that case, does anybody else have anything they'd like to add?
I guess Amy would ask one little question.
Mm-hmm. Yes, dear.
You spoke of meditation. What would be your recommendation about doing that? Like, how would you perform it?
Find a place that feels comfortable to you and just, find, just sit, find a place that's comfortable and just, just kind of like, start focusing on perhaps your surroundings, take note of your presence, where you're at.
All right. Thank you very much.
It's like, why? Is there something? It's like, is there something that ails you?
Sort of, but it really doesn't have to do with this topic in particular.
Oh, all right then. Well, then I can't help you.
All right, thank you.
Just very terse about it.
I mean,
she's a
yeah.
woman aside. She's a
Which
woman
fits.
aside.
Yeah.
Yeehaw, women in STEM. But yeah, Canvas, I guess, slides the piece of paper across with the. There is considerably more on the second and third. Not the second and third, the third and fourth things. Because the first one is a cantrip and is quite simple. But probably something Breya still doesn't actually know, because that is something somewhat unique to Kaladesh.
Right.
The second spell is an alteration of a spell. The third spell is the first actually new spell that was used that is extremely self-destructive, and that's very easy to see in the calculus. And the fourth spell is less self-destructive but requires raw materials.
All right. So then, with that, canvas. Bray will turn the canvas and she'll just say, "It's like, oh, thank you very much. I will definitely have to play around with this for my own research."
Careful. That one I did obviously make it clear, but using that one does require bodily essence, and no offense, but you don't have much of that left. You might be able to substitute materials instead if you just change like this. And they kind of gesture to one of the parts of the magical algorithm.
It's like, I may not have. Don't misunderstand. I may not have some of these, but you forget I'm in a whole new plane. There's plenty of subjects.
Yeah, there is. Canvas kind of just nods and doesn't really address that statement. All right. This has been enlightening.
Well, I suppose the good news is that we have grow the map in order to help you.
Yes. I probably will return in a few months if you're still here. On Popular Day.
It's like, yes, I would appreciate the little checkup. I'd like to see how this progress is going.
Yes, and if you do ever need help getting back to Alara, when I visit, we can talk about that.
I could just walk through the Omen Path. That's how I got here.
It should still be stable, that's true. If there's other planes, though. Who knows?
I am a little bit curious about that, because it seemed like no one else was able to come back through the Omen... was able to return when they entered the Omen Path, but you seem to have navigated it just fine.
It's like, well, with a body and a mind like mine, I suppose I just kind of built myself that way, without even realizing it.
I'd make a joke about the what body, but that's kind of the point.
Pacifico.
As you can see, much of my body I sacrificed for this progress.
Which is actually the point I was making. It's possible that with less of a physical form, it's simpler for you.
It's like less of a form, stronger mind.
Not normally how that works, but in your case, clearly.
Well, if we're done verbally jousting here, I think I have things to go prepare.
Right.
Okay, I'm just waiting. Yeah, I'm just waiting for a message real quick. Blah. Okay. All right. Yeah, sorry, I was just waiting on a message real quick. All right, so then, yeah, so as you all are, kind of like getting ready, like to leave, that is when you hear a knock at the door.
I'll get it.
All right.
Are you sure? Maybe.
I mean, if you want to answer it, you can.
Yeah,
Ready
sure,
for
I'll
this,
answer it.
Terribly.
Considering we know somebody who's after. I presume this where the front door is? Where I'm going?
It's let me see. I think the door is pretty much like where kind of all you were, at least from what it looks like on the map.
All right, then I'll go over here where the door is.
Alrighty. So you open the door, and you see a gentleman standing on the other side. He's a very well kept man. He's wearing a white suit, slick back hair and mustache. You can kind of just tell already, just from like your encounters before, this is another member of the Sterling Company.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've been introduced.
It's like, my apologies. I must have the wrong house. I am looking for a Miss Brea.
You have the correct place, but she is seeing company at the moment. Allow me to introduce myself. He extends his hand. Pacifico Whitewater, Lazordius Senate, Prince of East River, Tavastian.
And then he will take your hand, and he will say he'll introduce himself. Bertram Greywater, the founder of the Sterling Company. And Pacifico, you notice that when you take his hand is cold.
His hand is cold. That's interesting.
What species does he look like?
He looks like a human. Yeah, actually, I will leave it at that. He looks like he's a human.
Luke's gonna like just get a little bit closer to the door and just get a closer look.
Okay.
I've heard a bit about your contract in relation to finding Miss Brea, actually. I was, considering what I found out about it, I did have information to relay about your client. Multiversal situation.
Is that so?
Yes, that would be correct. You know, Mr. Dovenbahn.
Yeah, and then that is where you hear from Brea in the back. It's like, excuse me, is there someone at the door? Is that Bill?
No, it's not Bill.
It's like, is it one of the outcasters or any of the other cactus?
Negative. It is
Like,
someone from the Sterling Company.
Aren't I just getting popular today? You know, and then she'll stand up and she'll just say, "It's like, you know, if you'll excuse me." And then she will approach. I'll just put her here. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay.
Pacifico will probably slyly message her. It's like, his hand is cold.
Yeah,
Luke, please don't jinx me.
Alrighty. So then, so then she'll approach and she'll just say, it's like, all right, may I help you? It's like, Miss Brea. It's like, yes, speaking. It's like, okay, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Bertram Greywater of the Sterling Company. I'm here because I have a client who wishes to meet you. And she just goes, is that so? Tell me what exactly is the nature of his business? He's like, I do not share those details. My people were initially hired simply to find you. He would like to deliver the proposal to you himself. It's like, all right, very well. Let's get this over with. But we do got to make this quick. I got a lot of notes. I have a lot of tests to run. Alrighty.
Are you okay, Luke?
Fucking trust this guy.
Pacifico will be like, real quick. He'll reach it. Hang on, let me see what I have in my fucking pockets, because I might have.
Pocket Sam.
I mean, probably, but.
Savanto.
I was actually here. I was interested in informing you about some of the details about your client. It is a matter of multiversal security.
We'll talk. It's like we will talk about that later. It's like I have to conduct this. We have to conduct this business first.
May I ask something real?
You're.
Okay. Yeah,
so you're more interested in a. Sorry. Go ahead.
Actually, you first. You first.
Okay.
You first.
I was about to say. Wait a minute. MM wanted to chime in.
No, I wanted to ask a question towards someone else.
Okay.
But Boone, you first.
So you're more interested in delivering a proposal for some kind of deal than literally the fate of the multiverse?
Right. Look, like I said, I will discuss with you. But right now, the job and the gold come first.
He tosses rice off to the side outside of the door. Handful of rice.
Oh my god.
Savanto?
Don't fucking trust this guy.
Does it happen? That's the question.
Okay. So he just looks and he's just like, sir, why would you do this? And yeah, he just goes out and he starts meticulously picking up each grain of rice.
Okay, vampire, got it.
Motherfucker.
Luke
Oh
pulls the
my
guardian, the hair tie off, and slaps the guardian onto Pacifico.
Yes.
Amy.
Okay. Yeah. So fun fact, audience. It's like yeah. So I found I've been watching this guy on YouTube that does like really funny shorts, and he posted this short
Don't watch
about
Fenrir. We endorse all of his stuff.
yeah, Fenrir. And yeah, he just did a short talking about how apparently it's very old vampire lore that if you throw loose grain at a vampire, they are compelled to count it. And I literally posted that in like the Strixhaven chat today, and I was like, okay, we have got to remember this detail because, like, man, how different would Curse of Strahd been if we just carried bucket rice?
This is 3 times now with my friends when it comes to vampire encounters. What the fuck?
I'm sorry. That's the Magic the Gathering lore. Bertram Greywater is a vampire.
That actually is true.
That is the Magic the Gathering lore.
This man is a vampire. I knew this beforehand because I've seen a couple cards with him on it.
Yeah, I mean that's what. Yeah, like, yeah. So it's just like I don't know what to tell you, Jen.
I will let it slide for now.
Raise his hand.
Raise his hand.
Yeah, Savanto, do you still have that beer?
I think he still has it, actually, yeah.
Yeah. If you want to use this, I'm not saying you have to use it now, but if you want to use it.
You know what? I think he will use it.
Evil beer.
Pacifico of all people doing the troll tactics.
Alrighty. So with that said, we will now move. So Brea, she will go outside. Bertram is still focused on counting the rice. Okay, and then yeah. So as he's counting the rice, he'll just say, "The man that wishes to talk with you, he's waiting for you right up ahead." Thank you. And all right, so yeah, Pacifico, since you kind of came out, make perception with advantage since you're outside, clearly.
All right, we're sticking with the first number on the dice, and that is a 16.
Alrighty, so yeah, you turn the corner and you look, and sure enough, there is the man himself, Dovin Bond.
Is this where I throw the beer?
Yes.
Former Senator Bond.
Yep, and then he just turns to you and just goes, it's like, Prince Whitewater. It's like,
what's up, you blue bastard?
It's like, and that's where, so British will say, all right, so I am led to believe you have a proposal that you have for me? Yes. I am conducting a project on my home plane of Kaladesh, and I would like to recruit other members from other planes. Basically, think of it as a way to help each other out. We can strengthen our bonds, and I think we both have things that we can share and can benefit everyone. And he will hold out a piece of paper for Brea. This is a copy of the proposal. You may feel free to take a look at this. So, Alrighty, so then is it? Oh, okay, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just seeing. So
Yeah,
Okay.
Luke slapped just put it on Pacifico, as the vampire thing was revealed. Okay, this is gonna be a problem. He snaps his fingers and a pulse washes out over our eyes.
Alrighty. Alright, do I need to put the aura up?
Yeah, it's on Pacifico, 10 feet.
On Pacifico, 10 feet.
There's just a
Okay.
little shield patch stuck to one of his legs.
Yeah, like Brea, but she takes the paper and she'll, given that she's within range, she just kind of feels this and it's just briefly just kind of looks back and then turns back to go look at the proposal.
Miss Brea, I would like to note that you are dealing with someone who has experience in Azorius law magic. And I happen to be an Azorius lawyer myself, so I could look over the proposal for anything out of line.
Would you object?
Just from the building. I knew you smelled like a bureaucrat.
Oh god, Rakdos outside. providing the color commentary.
He's at the window.
It's time for the Rakdos Games!
Alright.
All these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle.
It's fine. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. It bothers me. It bothers me a lot. And that one's still green!
Oh gosh. So, anywho, so Brea, she will turn and she'll just say, would you find this objectionable, Mr. Bond? I am a scientist, not a lawyer. It's like very well. Alrighty, so
With this, the Pacifico steps forward to see the proposal.
alrighty, and I will send it to you. I will leave that up to you, peruse, and I'll let you decide if you want to share that with the party or not.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll give Boone a quick minute to take a look at that.
Canvas's arm is hand is scraping the wall.
Has it been an hour?
I would say between finding Brea and talking with her, I'd say at least an hour has passed. I mean, now we're well into the night, hence why Bertram can come here.
Merriman just leans in to Lana. Now, that man sounds like bad news. Should I let her go?
It's this is the first time I've seen him myself. All I know is from what Canvas has told me, and she does not look very kindly to him. She's actually even just told me to stay as far away from him.
Should I let her go? He's referring to the spell. Should he drop suggestion and let her be mad?
Oh.
Amos be like, I wouldn't recommend doing that because that's gonna get our cover blown.
It's not exactly cover when Blue Boy and the raccoon are outside.
Well, more so the people that shouldn't be here that he's after.
Mr. Bond, you may not be aware of this, but I also have a little bit of experience with Alaran law. Are you not aware that of the multiple different shards of Alara, you would really primarily, if at all, be only dealing with Esper, especially when it comes to Etherium.
That would be correct.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that's actually a question for you, Boone, like the MTG lore. So I know we're playing under the whole like where Alara was like, reunified and shit. So I mean, in that situation, I mean, so would the plane still like would all of that still fall under Alara, or would all the laws still be, separate with the shards?
The thing is, they have separate. They do technically have separate governments. Still.
Okay.
So that's what I was getting at.
Okay.
So
that's
why are you making a deal with unified Alara and not with Esper? I doubt that Esper would be that interested in sharing research with. I mean, Bant and Naya share things now, especially with a Johnny involved, sure, but Esper a lot less so. And well, researchers in Esper tend to be more independent as well, if Brea here is any indication.
I see. Yeah, he's like, well, I seek to be, considering that this is a scientific endeavor, I seek to work with the best of the best. And from my understanding, Miss Brea here is the best. So
I happen to know other researchers that are quite skilled in this field that you're not interested in working with for various reasons, but
that being said, it's like, but I will thank you for bringing that to my attention. I can make the proper addendums.
I would advise you to do so, because Alaran technology programs would primarily be Esper technology programs. If it were all of Alara, then there would be other negotiations where Brea herself would not be the only person making that decision. And that based on who else would be involved in that decision, I think there would be a little bit more skepticism considering who we're talking about here. Subtly hinting at the fact that Ajani would not let the shit fly.
Right. Yeah. Oh, is that what you're doing, Canvas?
Yeah, Alter Self gets cast at some point because while she is staying calm, she is preparing for anything to go wrong.
If something goes wrong, Merriman will just drop the spell to let you just go ham.
Yeah. With all of that in mind, she does, just even calmly cast Alter Self. However, the transformation is still a little bit jarring because she is not in total control of it.
Right, yeah,
So it shifts into a scimitar as she's scraping the wall, and then gets stuck in the wood. And so she's just sitting there now staring at it like, what the fucking piece of shit, motherfucking...
Tilana will come over and just say, Canvas, you heard what Brea said. We're not supposed to be relying on the Etherium.
Sorry, I just... And she just kind of sits there for a second in that and is just... She just takes some deep breaths and is listening to the pocket watch in her other hand. And just trying to calm. You can continue the scene for now.
Alright. Okay, so that's where, Dovin, he will keep his attention to you, Pacifico. He's like, well, since you're now acting on behalf of Miss Brea, it's like, would you say this proposal would be to your satisfaction?
There is one aspect that bothers me.
Go on.
With this being about Aether medicine research, I would be interested in knowing more about the specifications of these non-disclosure agreements.
That is actually one of the reasons why I have come to ask for Miss Brea's assistance. Kaladesh, with our experiments, we're far more on the technological and engineering aspects, but Miss Brea, she is adept in, bioengineering, and that seems to be something that you could greatly benefit from with having her experience and her knowledge.
And based on the talks of ownership, this does seem like something that would be of great benefit to the rest of the multiverse. And
it's like that's the proposal. All successes, it's 50-50.
And could go a long way with, well, I don't think I need to say it out loud now, do I? Given our past relationship. Proving prior statements made by me wrong.
It's like I've told you once before, Mr. Whitewater. It's like I know we've had our differences, and I know of the allegations that have been made. It's like, that being said, it's like I do intend to try and help my home.
Your home. Your home being Kaladesh, correct?
Yes.
Mr. Bond, see, this is where a little bit of my problem comes into play. You do understand that the actions you're accused of affected more than just Kaladesh. In fact, given the deals you were making, they affected the rest of the multiverse far more than Kaladesh. So I'm interested in how you're, well, doing right by the multiverse, not just by Kaladesh. Of course, doing right by Kaladesh is a good thing. I'm not saying it's not. But proving that what you are accused of is against your character is what would make me change my mind. Because the evidence against you have yet to actually provide a real dispute for.
Yeah, and that's where he's like, I suppose that it's like I have provided my reasonings before in court. That being, it's like,
and you were found guilty in court
under false pretenses.
And you have not explained what those false pretenses were. Yeah. Do you see my struggle here? You should know that it's not enough to simply say it's a lie. That's not very good evidence.
I believe my claim in the court was that I was acting as a double agent of sorts. I was trying to get information on the inside. Given with the enemy that we were dealing with, I felt it was a logical choice to try to infiltrate.
Well, that sounds like sound logic when with the rest of the evidence of what your true intentions were is ignored. There was plenty of other evidence that showed your intentions were to control things yourself, and if it meant working for the enemy who looked like they were going to win, that was fine for you. The evidence shows that, Mr. Vaughn. But again, I'm not here to relitigate that trial. The point that I make is that doing good by the multiverse now shows a rehabilitation that may be a factor in resentencing now that we know that the previous sentence has been eschewed.
He's like, then in that case, I suppose that this proposition would be to your liking. So, would you accept this proposal?
Mr. Vaughn, you're navigating around the fact that I told you why this wasn't to my approval. Because you have once again spoken of something that has broad benefit, but your proposal focuses on the narrow benefits to your people and not to the benefit of others.
He's like, of course, my first priority would be home. If anything, just as I would suspect that if you had proposed something, you would have your home, you would be focusing on your home primarily.
I would like to note that MM has raised hand.
Oh, okay. I did not see that. Okay. MM raising hand.
Yeah. I'd like to actually suggest an idea.
Okay.
To the rest of the party.
Sure. Go ahead.
Obviously, whispering. Okay.
So we can assume that part of the reason he's here is likely concerning you, isn't it, Canvas?
I mean, to some small extent at least, but I never know what he's playing at, and we don't know either right now.
What if you... She puts her hands up, in quotations, you were over there.
You want to masquerade as me, or...?
Something close to that.
I'm curious what his reaction would be.
The idea is minor illusion. Normally, I would only be able to cast either a sound or an image, but because of my my wizard subclass, I can do both. As long as the thing is no larger than a 5-foot cube. However, Canvas sitting on a crate could qualify as that.
Yeah. Just to, what would be the plan there? To disrupt the conversation? To,
I guess see what his reaction to me. If that could potentially convince. If that could potentially convince Brea otherwise?
yeah, if he takes hostile action or just gets aggressive, it might convince Brea. It's worth a shot.
All right.
Hope you're good at imitating me.
I've got you right here. It should be a piece of cake.
All right, so I can.
I can let you drop a token right here. Drop an extra. Yeah,
an extra canvas.
Yes.
Okay, and then I'll put a weird little
symbol,
a little squiggle thing, just to differentiate that that's the image.
Yep, I'm the real canvas. I swear.
So Pacifico will.
You want to say something? You want to say something? To pretend to be image canvas. Canvas.
I guess canvas just goes. What would she say in this moment? What would she try and say to egg Dovin on?
Man, I can't.
Hey,
believe
buddy, looking for me?
Oh, actually, the thing that she'll say is, treating this like the Inventor's Fair, eh? And are you able to move the minor image? Are you able to get them to like move over and sit on the boxes?
I believe there's nothing against that, right?
Let me see. Let me take a quick looky here. Minor illusion.
You can create a sound. If you create an image or of an object, the image can't create sound, light, smell, or any other sensory. Sound is obviously ignored because
illusion subdomain.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is. The
physical interaction with the image reveals it to be an illusion.
Okay, so.
And if a creature uses its action to examine the sound or image, the creature can determine that it's an illusion with a successful intelligence check against your spell save DC.
Okay, yeah, so it doesn't say anything about like being able to move the image.
But it does say
it might be a good idea to create the image on there. And then...
Yes, can we?
Yeah, I can move your hair.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the image is created on there and just says behind Dovin, treating this like the Inventor's Fair. For reference, the Inventor's Fair is historically the easiest way that the Consulate stole people's work. That's like actively what they used it for. They held a fair for all the best inventors in Kaladesh and then stole it. Or hired some of them, but mostly stole it.
I had a stupid but funnier idea, but I don't think I'd go for it.
Just for shits and giggles, let's hear it.
Savanto changes into a canvas. It just rage baits Dovin.
I don't think Canvas would trust Savanto with doing that.
Yeah, no, not yet. Soon though, one
Soon,
day,
though.
probably by the next time Dovin shows up, having a Savanto canvas would be fun.
Pacifico will
That's
literally
if he
hear that.
gets
and be
another
like,
opportunity to show up.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
We might try and kill him here. We don't know. We don't know what's going on.
Ah, that's true. The Inventor's Fair is a notable theft of technology, isn't it? He looks at the proposal. See, you're forgetting how experienced of a diplomat you're talking to, Mr. Bond. I would not be so if I were doing something for public record, and if I were doing something for public interest, all of what I'm saying to that would be of benefit wouldn't be financial. Wouldn't be about splitting the research 50-50, especially with your track record with this. Also, I would be acting differently in light of the fact that I was convicted of high crimes against the multiverse. Something that you've been trying to relitigate, when in reality, if you were looking to prove that your character was not as described, you would not be doing so. It seems to me like you're trying to recontextualize how good of a person you were, rather than letting your actions prove that your narrative in that trial was correct.
Alrighty. So yeah, like yeah. So Dovin, so when he hears the voice of Canvas, he'll turn. Yeah, he will turn, and actually, Pacifico, make insight check.
To know if it's actually Canvas or not.
Well,
that's a 23.
all right. So yeah. So you can see. So yeah. You can see that. Okay. Yeah. This is definitely not the real Canvas. But you also make note that yeah, Dovin. Even though while as Vidalkins, their disposition is always very serious and stuff. You get a glimpse, like in his eyes. You get a sense of surprise.
I did mention there were researchers in this particular area that you would not be interested in working with. Who are also experts in this. Did I not?
All right. Sorry, I'm just reading the Discord. Yeah, so that's where Dovin will just say, he's like, we're still in the beginning stages of this proposal. If there are others that you would suggest, I'd be interested to hear. I would be interested to hear your suggestions.
This particular proposal is about Brea, not about anyone else. But I, for one, would think that one Canvas Zevenwatt would be very relevant to this particular research. But you wouldn't want to work with her, would you?
Yeah, and that's where again, kind of turning to the image, of Canvas, that's where he'll just say, it's like, it has been some time since I've last seen her. It's like, that being said,
You've chopped her arm off?
It's like, I did not do that. One of the guards had done that.
Right, and you were so angry about that.
It's like, I do express regret over that.
Did that guard receive any sort of punishment for defying orders?
Say for him, yes.
Mm-hmm. I'd be interested in knowing more about how that guard was punished for his defying of orders.
Mm-hmm.
For one, it could go a long way towards, again, the relitigation of your case. Because if you actually aren't as evil as what the case described, newer evidence could speak to that. You understand? Because we're not relitigating the facts as they existed. We're relitigating what those facts may mean. And new facts about you can do a lot. That being said, this proposal should speak more about the benefits to both parties. Because there is a heavy focus on the benefits to Gallaudet and very little on the and only a little bit on the benefits to Esper.
Anyway, and that is where it's like to answer your question about that man, the standard punishment for defying orders is imprisonment.
Imprisonment for how long?
It's like in that case, we gave him 20 years.
20 years. Okay. And do you have a record of this that I'd be able to present as proof that it was followed through on?
I can get. Yes, I can provide a I can get you a copy. It's like that being said, yes, if I was to get you a copy, where may I find you to deliver that?
Oh boy.
Mr. Bond, we've met before after your faked death. You already know.
Okay. So very well then.
I get what he was trying to do there, but he should already know where to normally find Pacifico.
Mm-hmm.
At this point. Like...
Alright. Alright, that's like very well then. Okay, so
But as I said, a proposal I write of this nature wouldn't be Tavastian benefits in this way. We're researching this because of this happening in Tavastian, etc., etc. And then just a few mentions of the place that we're working with here and there, which is what is in this.
Very well. It's like very well in that. It's like in that. It's like very well in that case. You know. It's like perhaps if neither of you are too busy, you know, why don't we? It's like, how about let's rewrite this proposal right here, right now. All right, so that being said, I'm trying to think, Bune, I know I gave you the link. Do you want me to set this to editing so you can add your notes, or?
Possibly, but give me a moment. I will be right back. I gotta pee.
Okay, no problem. I will go on ahead and I will send that. I'll update it, so at the very least he'll have to, he'll have to refresh it, I think, for it to take. So in the meantime,
interesting development.
So in the meantime, as we are waiting for Boone, how is everybody doing?
Yep.
Yeah. I was despondent for a little bit, but then this popped up, and also the vampire, who I hope is still counting grain of sand.
Yeah, he's still counting the rice.
That's the post-credit scene of the episode.
Yeah, that's where he's just like, yeah, I'd say probably by the time by now he's probably finishing up, so he's just grabbing the last bits of it. So he's like, okay, 138, 139, and 140. Okay, seriously, who keeps rice in their pockets?
Savanto. Wait, hold on. Someone
slap the rice out of his head.
No, wait, I got a better idea. Shira walks by. Somebody tries to pull on his tail.
Kira?
I'm back.
Yeah, so Bertram's finished counting the rice.
Oh.
Amy,
what
were you gonna do?
I was about to say Shira's walking by with a bowl of rice. Right? Somebody pulls on Shiro's tail. Shiro accidentally drops the bowl of rice.
Oh.
Not again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So, another thing Pacifico would ask is like, oh, are you only asking those from Alara about this research?
It's like, well, you are. It's like, well, since you've taken on the role as her lawyer, you know, we would need to. It's like, yes, you will need to. Yeah. It's like, I am offering for you, you know, to act on her behalf, provided that you know she is okay with that. You know, and yeah, Brea just shrugs. She's like, it's like, I already said I'm a scientist, not a lawyer. You know, it's like, I just want this. It's like, I just want to wrap this up as quickly as possible. I have more tests to run.
For one, I would also advise you to be able to open yourself up to those from other planes to be able to participate in the research, considering this is such an urgent issue.
Oh, by the way, Boone, I did set it to edit, so I think.
Yeah, I already made an edit to replace the 50-50.
Okay.
Because part of the point is that if I could get him to need to bring like Luke or Canvas in on this, like that is almost as good as shutting it down entirely.
It would probably be far easier to write Luke into that than it would be to write Canvas, because Canvas is a known criminal on Kaladesh. Therefore, they can't really be officiated in documents like that.
Luke, on the other hand, is related to a person who's already done business with the consulate.
Yeah.
You don't need to write Luke in. You can write in Croash Blue Twig.
You messed up.
Oh. It's like
I don't have message.
So actually, no. Pacifico can be like, you know, there is also someone else that I legally represent. Let me just and Crow Ash Blue Twig. And actually, Pacifico will message over to Luke. How would you feel if I got you in on this?
A little bit of sabotage from the inside. Count me in.
Kaladesh. And Star Foundry Industries.
It's time for some political warfare. With actual warfare sprinkled in.
All right.
Honest question, DM.
Yes.
Were you expecting us to try and legal jargon this motherfucker?
I actually made a document. Like.
All right.
Yeah,
I believe the answer then is yes.
I expected that as a possibility simply because of the existence of Pacifico.
Fool, this isn't a combat encounter. It's not a social encounter. It's a fucking bar fucking exam. Let's go. We're writing contracts.
By the way, Canvas, if you want to say more things as
it's like,
the illusion Canvas,
yeah, if
feel
anybody
free to.
Yeah, or it's like, yeah, if anybody has anything else they'd like to, do, or even just talks amongst themselves while Boone has time to write.
Yeah.
Yeah, because once this document is done, I can share this with the rest of you guys.
Canvas kind of like looks to MM and goes, I don't really have anything else to say right now, but I don't know, if something happens out there that I don't like, I might say something. This is going a long way to towards stopping me from running out there and trying to gut the idiot.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's like, yeah, Tilana will take your hand and just be like, are you okay?
Yeah, I'll be all right. They kind of shift their arm back into a hand and just try to relax it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be all right. It's fine.
Yeah.
We're making a deal with the devil, but it's fine. Meanwhile, Rakdo's up top.
Yeah, it's like, you know what? Yeah, that's actually an interesting question. What's the color commentary from Rakdos and Tiny Bones? Because they're watching.
It looks like the blue-skinned bureaucrat is teaching the blue-skinned bureaucrat a lesson in law. No, I will not be distinguishing them. They might as well be the same person.
I would like to note that Pacifico does have. I would like to note that Pacifico does have more chaotic energy than Dovin Bond. Way.
Yes,
more.
but you're still a blue-skinned bureaucrat.
That's true. I have also
Especially
added.
to Rakdos.
I have also added language about creating multiversal treatment centers. In other words, it's like no, this is language that hasn't involved helping the rest of the multiverse and not just Kaladesh. This is the language that helps you in your case, Dovin.
On one hand, Dovin, this would in fact make big steps to Dovin being bought out of being a criminal in Ravnica.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not a terrible idea for him.
Yeah, and the thing is,
depends
if you
on where
actually
his
want to prove, if you actually want to prove that you're not as evil as the facts make you look, here's some things that you should be doing. Instead of trying to relitigate the case to the guy who said you deserved the death sentence. That's not convincing anybody, Dovin.
You silly goober.
How's anybody supposed to sympathize with you, Paul?
So I have included language adding Croash Blue Twig to the title. One of the goals originally said between Kaladesh and Alara. I have now put Kaladesh, Alara, and Star Foundry Industries. I have added
which is an extra planar company.
Mm-hmm. I have added a whole note about expanding bioengineering and technology programs with Star Foundry. I have added an entry about creating multiversal treatment centers. It's like this adds more of benefits to the multiverse. It also helps you more, by the way, with again proving that you're not as bad as the facts in your case make you look.
Those are facts, wouldn't they be?
All right.
More beneficial to you, more beneficial to Brea, and more beneficial to the multiverse as a whole.
I feel we can agree to that. All right, so I'm trying to think. Is there anything else you want to add to this thing, Boone, before we close out this thing?
I think I got as close to what I wanted as possible.
Okay.
Without just killing Dovin right here. which doesn't seem like it's in character for that to be the play, unless I actually have a warrant to kill Dovin.
Right.
Do I actually have a warrant to kill Dovin?
No, you do not.
Okay, then no, Pacifico wouldn't do that.
Okay. All right, because yeah, if you're done editing, I will set this back to view.
I did not include language Dovin stinky.
Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so we okay to move to the viewer role, Boone?
Yes.
Alright, I will update. Alrighty.
I do not think Dovin would approve of the language P.S. Dovin stinky.
No. No, because he'd be like, what are you, 12? Alright. You know.
Wait,
so
if he said, "What are you, 12?" and like Luke was nearby, 13 actually. You're a child? No, I'm actually a legal adult.
Alright. Alrighty. So yeah, so with that, so yeah, Dovin looks over everything and he's all right, well, all right, well done, Mr. Whitewater. I think we have ourselves a deal. Miss Brea, would you, with these new sets of proposals, do you accept? And she just goes, fine, just give me the pen. Let's make this official. Yeah, and then with that, they will sign the proposal. Dot the I's, cross the T's.
And I will be signing on Croash's behalf as his legal representation.
All right. And then with that, so then with that, Dovin, he will, taking the proposal, he will extend his hand out to you, Pacifico.
Pacifico will accept the handshake.
He's gonna wash that hand later.
Absolutely.
He's gonna press the digitate that hand on the way out.
Okay. Yeah, and that's where, and he's like, well, it's like here's to a hopeful future between us.
I concur.
Okay, and then he will also shake Brea's hand. And then, he will kind of just like walk into the distance and then just poof, just planes walks away.
Which notably looks like he's just stepping out of view behind something, because that's how he planes walks. That's his style.
Yeah.
I'd like to say, before that happens,
yes.
the canvas illusion would like to be like, ta-da, ta-da.
Yeah, ta-ta. That'd be cute.
As soon as he leaves, Amy lets out a huge sigh of relief.
Pacifico is instantly prestidigitating his hand.
We can cause the canvas illusion to fade.
All right.
Canvas unclenches her shoulders and, without even thinking, drops concentration on alter self.
Luke walks over and just grabs the Guardian bag, converts it back into a hair tie.
Alrighty, so then let me take it. Okay, let's get rid of the aura.
So, what did you actually write in on the document?
Okay.
no.
All right.
Oh,
So
that's...
yeah. All right. So for funsies, now I'm going to share it with the rest of you guys. I put that under general.
Okay. What do we got?
Yeah.
Does anyone want to read it out?
Okay. Yeah. Just for I'm also going to post this under important info, just so we have that on hand. All right. So yeah, if anybody wants to read it, you're more than welcome to. Otherwise, I can do it.
I'll read it later.
I do want to read a few notes about it. For basically, the overview is, We seek to improve the lives of people negatively affected by ether. That includes medicine, prosthetics, technology, and other sciences. Notably, I mentioned that I put in to strengthen ties between Kaladesh, Alara, and Star Foundry Industries through the creation of new programs. An important note about specifications, considering I wrote Crow Ash Blue Twig into this. You'll be allowed access to all research that is publicly available in Kaladesh.
I'll have access to all of their fucking blueprints.
Yeah,
that is publicly available. Yeah, that's where it says to ensure safety and security, both parties will sign proper non-disclosure agreements to gain access to any consulate-sponsored research. So anything public, like available to the public, you automatically gain access to. You want to gain access to anything that's probably more specific from the consulate that's not available for the public, you got to sign a non-disclosure.
I can sign the non-disclosure agreement, right? It doesn't mean I can't, use that research and those blueprints.
Hey, yeah, fun fact about that too. An NDA is null and void if the NDA involves illegal action.
Yep.
So if he discovers shit that the consulate is doing that is violating interplanar law, then he doesn't have to hold to that non-disclosure.
NDAs are also not viable against police officers.
Hey!
So if I sign an NDA and say some member of the Azorius Senate starts asking questions, I am still obligated to tell them the truth.
It also helps that I, as his legal representation, do have attorney-client privilege to be able to see things that are under NDA. However, as a member of the Azorius Senate, I do have to report things that are illegal. So, and it's also legal ethics that I would have to do that.
Yeah. So if this man goes along with this fucking stupid plan of his, I'm just gonna hang all of his laundry out to dry.
Yeah, so then, any advancements and successes, they will be split evenly amongst the planar representatives involved in the research. And the timeline is estimated for 1 year, and new contracts will be drafted on a yearly basis afterwards. Every year, renew the contract.
MMO's
I'm gonna have to actually go get my fucking uniform made.
Walks up. So how do you like my handiwork? Well, our handiwork, but
having Canvas show up in the middle of that was fucking hilarious.
It was very good. You could add it to the
I just felt that there was
factor.
an important note that had to be said, and I didn't want to just message you. I wanted to kind of put it forward because I watched that happen. I watched him just blatantly order people to take those inventions. So
fun fact, NDAs don't really hold up when it comes to evidence of illegal activity.
Yeah, so you're gonna be looking at literally everything.
If my interplanar law is correct, any interplanar authority such as the Senate, if an officer asks, I am also, even if I sign an NDA, more legally obligated to tell the truth, right?
You are, and the thing is, as your attorney and yours now, Miss Brea, this gives me attorney-client privilege when it comes to this information. However, when it comes to the actual crimes, I am obligated to report it to the Senate as both through my fiduciary isn't correct, but I'm just going to say it anyway. Both as my fiduciary duty as an attorney and as my duty as an officer of the Azorius Senate. It's basic ethics. So if he is doing something below board, we're going to know about it, and we're going to be able to use it as evidence against him.
It's like, yes, that's fine, but I'm to understand, and she turns to you, Luke, we're going to be working together.
Indeed. Though, when we work together, you're going to have to refer to me by a different name. I don't work for that company. He clears his throat, and the way he's standing shifts into a more serious, more adult pose, and he puts his hands to just together in front of him. My name is Crowash Bluetwig. The name Lucky Star, or Luke, is a cover because I sort of ran away from home when I was a kid. Well, literally on the day I became an adult.
Yeah, it's just very, very well then. And
Croash's one is my first name. It's not first, second, third. I have no middle name.
Alright, and then so now Brea, so she will take your hand, Luke, and she'll just say, well, I look forward to working with you, Mr. Bluetwig.
He shakes her hand in return, and you, Ether Smith. I'm just going to try to refer to people as their jobs while I'm in, me.
Of course.
However, and he immediately goes back to his original, more casual stance. I sort of prefer being Luke when I'm not working, so unless we're actually doing some sort of a meeting or we've got someone such as Blue Baldy there, you can just call me Luke.
Of course, I will also be acting in at least some of these meetings, considering I'm both of your attorneys. Miss Brea, I think you'll agree that having more research partners is better than having less.
It's like, well, of course. Yeah, some of the best scientific breakthroughs are collaborative efforts.
Exactly.
If I'm working with you, I suppose I should start bringing in some of my materials. You know how bad news Thopters are, right? What if there was a better one? Check this out.
As a general reference to everyone involved, Brea is known for creating a lot of Thopters.
Yeah. But what if they were better and he produces the Dragon Spy? Luke pulls out a Dragon Spy and just sort of lets it hover. This is something I derived the original design off of Thopters because we needed our own camera system for the school. And it took me a couple weeks, but I ended up miniaturizing the design down to these little guys. I call them Dragon Spies, and they're fucking everywhere. There's been 5 following us this entire time.
Yeah, Brea's eyes just light up. She's just like... Yeah, she's just like...
He just points to various rooftops where little dragonflies are just sitting.
Right.
They've been watching this entire town since I got here. I don't go anywhere without full surveillance, really.
It's like, she's just like, her eyes just light up at this. She's just like, you can just tell she is very, very impressed. She's like,
Should you need some, and should you wish to tinker with them, I've got but one rule: don't give them a weapon. These are surveillance drones. They are not to be equipped with any sort of aggressive technology.
That's fine. Alrighty, so in that case, I'm trying to think, like, is there anything else that you guys want to do here before what I assume going back home?
There is one
Luke's
thing
about
that
done being in the desert.
Okay, Amy?
Yeah, Amy's gonna, like, this is just a small thing, that Amy's gonna go back into the tavern, the climbing tree, and asks the bar owner, which is Loki, if there's any lost and found cowboy jackets, jeans, and hats.
Yeah, I would say there's bound to be plenty of that. They get plenty of travelers through the climbing tree.
Yeah, so Amy's gonna take a few back to Strixhaven with her.
Alrighty.
She's gonna give a few to the drama club.
Okay.
She's gonna MM is gonna look to Pacifico and MM and Canvas and be like, "Oh, shit, did I do that again?"
Oh yeah, she spent her entire time staring at your tits again. Bye.
And Luke just planeswalks out of there. Just on the spot, like...
You look to Canvas, and it's long since the end of the charm, but Canvas is currently, like, holding both the spell and the charm will have worn off by now. But she's just sitting there, like, holding the
spell lasts 8 hours.
To it.
Suggestion is 8 hours.
Oh yeah. I mean,
the spell's still ongoing.
Okay.
The charm,
the
charm has gone off.
The charm's definitely gone because that was only a minute.
Oh yeah, the charm is an hour.
But Canvas is kind of just sitting there listening to the ticking to keep herself calm, and you do know that as you look to her, her vision darts every time.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's
not like it's incredibly uncomfortable. I just don't really get the choice.
I didn't.
To be fair, you do have an impeccable sense of fashion.
Oh, thank you. Oh God,
Amy's just gonna grab Savanto and planeswalks.
Alright,
like,
so...
Nope, this is awkward.
There is one other interaction I would like Pacifico to have before he planeswalks back.
Okay. Yeah, and you're gonna have to
go
take somebody.
Yeah, Pacifico is for sure is likely going to be taking John.
Okay.
Because I don't think he could take both John and Merriman.
I can definitely take Merriman. I haven't planeswalked. Oh no, I did planeswalk today, but I've still got enough left.
Hold on, Amy. As you take Savanto, like, he's probably not expecting you to just grab him suddenly. He just suddenly has this foot, like, kick out as he goes away, and it just scrapes, like, some splinters next to this guy.
Oh my god.
It has to be grain, unfortunately. So I like to imagine you accidentally kick the bowl.
Yeah.
More rice comes out.
Yeah.
You've got to be fucking...
There's a wedding nearby. They just throw rice out. So, what Pacifico wanted to... I wanted Pacifico to go back into the tavern. Number one, get out of the fucking... Or actually, no, it's probably cooler right now because it's night.
The
Yeah.
bureaucrat is moving around again.
He's actually going towards Rakdos. It's like,
Oh no, he's coming here.
so you can just smell stuff. Like, just everything.
Everyone has a distinct smell.
Yeah, I've noticed that
You
too. Have you always
You smell
been
like
able to do that?
paperwork. I was
Have
born
you
with
always
it.
been Sorry, could you repeat the answer to Pacifico's question?
He says I was born with it.
How do you get
With a
used
little-
to it?
Understand that it's normal.
Understand this? Right. You know, I could smell sulfur, by the way, walking in the door. Didn't realize what it was until I got upstairs. No, I know.
Hey,
Tiny bones.
If I may, Rakdos likely loses track of where Tiny Bones is.
Okay.
Pacifico,
Where did that
you would
little
need to roll
bastard go?
Perception to see where he went.
Where did that little bastard go?
Unfortunately,
Hello.
that's an 11.
That's an 11. All right. Now I need you to roll another perception. This one's definitely with advantage, considering what they're trying to do.
Oh no.
He's a thief. He's a thief at ribcage.
14.
14. Meets it, beats it. Because I just assumed some stats based on a rogue of appropriate level.
Yeah, that sounds
Arcane
about
Trickster because of what Tiny Bones does frequently. Decent dexterity. I just assumed some stats. They were in fact halfway through stealing your sunglasses off your face.
Actually,
They're
I'd
apparently
imagine.
sideways on
Here's the
wall.
thing. Here's the thing. Pacifico can smell people. And
Yes, but
so-
he's not people. He is bones.
Yeah, but that's
Pacifico's
the thing,
abilities do not require people to have blood.
That's true.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like in a situation like that, would Tiny Bones be classified as a construct or undead?
He is considered an undead because he
Yeah,
is
he's not-
a skeleton.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thus, he is a creature,
And by the
thus
way-
has a distinct scent.
Gotcha.
And
The-
Pacifico.
the scent is what gives you the advantage, I guess. And
Yeah,
yeah,
and
Pacifico notices as the glasses start to move, and Tiny Bones is currently sideways on the wall because spider climb.
I would like to note that it also does not care if the creature is a construct. He can
Nice.
smell
That's true.
constructs. Yeah.
That's true. It just matters that they are a creature and not an object.
Pacifico will just reach over and like fucking judo throw Tiny Bones trying to fucking steal his sunglasses.
And what happens with Tiny Bones every time is you judo throw, the head and the body falls to the ground. And then the body slowly disassembles and crawls its way across the ground to pick up Tiny Bones.
The skull
No.
landed in the little pond. That's where I landed.
There is still a hand on your glasses, like a tiny hand.
He just
Nice
grabs the
throw.
hand. He just takes the hand and tosses it away.
Nice
This is the
throw.
point where Rakdos
He
starts
deserved
to see
that.
This is the part where Rakdos starts to see that Pacifico got that dog in him.
Maybe you're not all paper and ink, bureaucrat.
Yeah,
He hands you a business card.
Pacifico will take the business card.
Rakdos Games.
How the fuck
That's all
did
it
I
says. It's
misspell that?
Rakdos Games.
It just says Rakdos Games.
Yes.
Did you just
Do
invite me
you
to
turn
your
it over?
carnival? I'll turn it over.
Free admission.
You just invited me to your fucking carnival, didn't you?
As a performer.
Hmm.
You would do perfect in the fighting ring. It was meant to be a square.
All these squares form a circle, and he planeswalks with John.
Okay, so he'll go with John. Alrighty, so then, we got MM and Canvas, Tilana and Merriment. So yeah, who wants to take who?
Alright, hon, let's go. Thanks for everything, Braille, and I'll be back to talk, you know, if anything develops or if I figure out anything else.
Alright. Okay, and then
Canvas grabs Kalana's hand and time wipes out.
I'd like to imagine that MM actually, like, after being embarrassed, she just took Merriment and went. However, before she did, all you could hear was.
That's right. Yeah, she still has tumbleweed.
Oh, I didn't end up sending it. I was gonna say when things got really tense, it'd be really funny if the derpy Paimon got out from underneath the hat and just rolled across the field like a tumbleweed, like in like a shootout scenario.
Yeah.
Like if things got any more tense, just a
right.
As everyone disappears, the vampire finally comes out with all the grades of rice.
Yeah, it's like literally he just finishes and he looks up and he's just like, yep, everybody's gone now.
And everybody's gone, of course. And he didn't even fucking pay me, that bastard.
No, Dovin didn't fucking pay him!
Just punches the wood full vampire force, like, fucking damn it!
New hole added to
building.
He punches.
And it causes some of the grains of rice to fall.
Yeah.
Loki be like, you're paying for that.
Get so
Alright.
frustrated.
That wasn't exactly very friendly of you. Mr. Greywater.
Alrighty. Okay, so
I
now
haven't been paid, and I've been counting rice for almost an hour.
Skill issue.
When I'm done finishing this up, you're under arrest.
Wait. I know how to make him shut up. Yo, Loki, I got the new bag of rice for you.
Run.
Him.
Mr.
Alright.
Greywater, I've been playing lands this whole game. You ain't got a ghost.
I have missed every single fucking land drop.
Loki, we got some more rice for you.
I like to imagine he sees the bag of rice. He's like, nope, I'm going home. Fuck this.
He can't. He's still counting rice. He's just grumbling and counting grains of rice.
Anyway.
Like, oh yes, what have we brought? Anywho, so where exactly are? So I know you guys went back to Strixhaven, but where exactly are you planeswalking to?
I assume the hideout or the base.
The dorms.
Yeah, do
I
you
would
want the
think
do you want the dorms or do you want the base?
Planeswalking to the I suppose the question is how with how trackable it is where we'd want to go. Because being tracked to the dorms isn't a big deal. Being tracked to the base could be.
Right.
So I think the dorms.
Okay.
All right, I'm fine with the dorms either way.
The dorms.
Yeah.
Alrighty. All right, let's.
Canvas, jail for that pun. Jail for the pun in the chat. Jail for that. Imprisonment.
They're a monster hunter cat. I'm sorry.
They
all
would speak
talk
like that.
They all.
Palico just talk like that.
Palicos are all fucking meanie.
They're all cat puns all the time.
as Mimi as the what is it? Here, like the adventure quest slimes, who will talk about like fucking what is it?
They say good morning instead of good morning.
Oh yeah, good morning and like ooze to meet you or something.
That's not very nice of
not.
Goo.
That's not very nice of Goo. That's it.
So I assume we're all going to be at the front steps.
Yeah. Let me. Yeah. Let's get the Doverbond music out of here. So yeah. So
is not here.
All right. So yeah. You guys. Okay. Yeah. Because we got some.
There are
we
two
got some
Pacificos on the map.
I know. That's where it's like, yeah, where we last left off. That's where it's like, yeah. Wait a minute. We got some duplicates here.
We've got two Talanas as well.
Yeah.
2 Tilanas. There's probably going to be a second Merriment.
Yeah. Yep. So let's delete some real quick. But yeah. But as you guys arrive back at the dorms, yep, nighttime at the dorms.
Amy's got a bunch of cowboy hats, jeans, boots, and stuff.
Okay, before I go to bed, I need hydration. He goes to make coffee.
Of course.
Canvas just stands on the stairs for a second and takes a deep breath.
You okay, Canvas?
I don't know.
Well, you should go get some shut-eye.
Yeah.
Anybody else want something to drink before bed?
I can use a glass
Can you
of
bring
water.
up your
if that's
cocoa?
it.
Water and a cocoa. So far.
Okay.
That's...
Water, cocoa, I've got mine.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, hang on, we gotta get tumbleweed.
Does it break free? Does it get away and start roving the plane?
Yeah, it's like, okay, yep, MM has a pet now, so yeah, we got tumbleweed now.
Savanto picks up the derpy
we're also missing a John.
Savanto
yes.
picks up the derpy python. Can we drink this?
By the way, nobody thinking anything about the fact that Pacifico is drinking coffee before bed.
Hold on.
They've got ADHD, it doesn't affect them.
Also, Savanto, hearing that, you hear...
Okay, we cannot drink this.
Those are the only two sound boys. We need more. Can we? The question is, do we add more Paimon sound bites?
If I find more, I can.
All right, I'm gonna.
They just
go.
have to be. They just got to be of like the derpy variety.
He ends up coming back with a tray of drinks.
Takes water, gulps it down.
The tumbleweed takes a water.
I think after this tomorrow, I'm gonna go to the spa and go relax.
Yeah, same.
So, actually, turns again to Canvas. So, are you gonna keep the new look?
I think so. It's more actually me. I don't need a uniform like that.
Yeah, like I said, you are serving in that shit.
Thanks.
What?
Do you not get that?
I have never heard you say that before.
I mean, I picked up serving as lingo in Capenna.
Well, I've never been there, so.
Never been where? My thing cut out for a second.
New Capenna.
Oh, okay.
Just because I don't use Capenna slang very often doesn't mean I don't know it.
right, I'm gonna go get some sleep.
Oh, before she does, and Canvas, she drops all of Canvas's homework on her.
Right. Tomorrow. It's a tomorrow thing.
Alrighty. Okay, so with that said, so we can fast forward to the next day. All right, so
I believe now at this point a week has passed where we get paid, correct?
Yes. Yeah, at this point, yeah.
How much?
Oh, let me.
Should be 25, shouldn't it?
I believe that is the case. I know we got it down.
I don't remember the numbers off the top of my head. The numbers for how much we get paid, I should specify.
Mm-hmm.
It should be 25 per week.
Sorry, I'm just writing something out because I find it hilarious.
No problem.
So it's still kind of before the morning, right? Or early enough?
It's
probably like near midnight at this point after everything that happened.
Cool.
Pacifico, after drinking his coffee, is going to go to bed. This is normal behavior.
This is normal behavior. I guess.
Okay.
One more. I was gonna say a couple quick things.
Yeah.
To Merriment first.
Thank you again. I don't think this would have been any of this would have been possible without you.
No problem. Did my best to help. It's nice seeing the family again.
And Tilana.
Yes.
You're you hearing the whole she has a year left thing at the over there really it hit very hard.
Yeah.
And I just want to say obviously as friends we'll be there, but as her partner,
Mm-hmm. Yes, I know it is very distressing to hear that, but it's like, but we, just from seeing Miss Brea herself, I mean, we can't deny the results are possible. So, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to see her through this.
I know you're concerned too. Again, this is she's probably one of the first real friends I've had. Like her, Amy, Pacifico, Luke, and Thistle. And it's already tough losing one. even if I don't know where he is, it's still tough losing one, and I don't know how I would handle losing another.
Okay, and then with that, Tilana, she'll actually reach out and she'll give you a little hug.
MM will reciprocate.
And I think just for funsies, Tumbleweed will also come in for the hug. It's probably just more like a glomp.
MM will probably start crying. Even with the derpy Paimon.
Yeah, even with the derpy Paimon just like latching onto the back of your head or something. Yeah, that's where she's just like, it's like, well, now that we've brought her here, I mean, what are we gonna do with her?
I don't know. I'll figure something out. Hopefully. Oh, she's still wearing the hat, by the way.
Yeah.
She's just gonna give it back to Savanto because she did take it from him the first day. How do you feel about taking your cowboy hat back, Savanto?
I'm feeling mighty fine.
Oh my god, Beans actually wrote up a stat block for Paimon. Yeah, tiny creature, in parentheses, idiot.
Idiot.
Yeah,
That's the
Paimon's
creature type.
Yeah,
The creature type is idiot.
Idiot. Yep, and it only goes to the derpy Paimon.
Yeah. I mean, how great is this?
It has a slam attack that deals 1d3 minus 2 damage.
Which means that it only deals damage on a 3, and it's 1 damage.
You know what? Can we take it?
I'm pinning that.
That's a plus 12 Constitution save because Paimon is nothing if not durable.
Alrighty.
And this Paimon obviously is defective and doesn't have a fly speed, only a rolling speed.
Okay, alrighty. Anywho, so yep. Okay, so alright, so I guess quick question. So we'll just have this, like, wrapping up, like, for, okay, good night and such. I guess suggestion, if anything, like, before we end the session, do you want to hold an embassy meeting? Because you've had Merriment in there for a while now, so do you want to discuss amongst yourselves about whether or not to recruit him?
Personally, I think we could do that at the start of next session, because I kind of have to do things today.
Okay.
Yep, and I think they're going to be putting the niece to sleep. She got to go home.
Okay. Alrighty, then I guess in that case, okay, so yeah, we'll save that for next time. So yeah, that'll be the end of tonight's session. We're finally done with Thunder Junction.
Yay!
And
Do we
also-
level up?
Oh no, we haven't done anything to level up yet.
But also joining in on MM's group hug is fucking Hoopa.
God damn it!
No, Pacifico, I'll handle this one. Hey, Nate, calm down. I'll handle this one. The fuck did you just say?
Joining in on MM's group hug is fucking Hoopa.
That's it, banning you.
No.
We throw rice. At Hoopa.
Unfortunately, Unfortunately,
I will not explain why.
now get the fuck out.